Personally, I don't think there's any better way to start your day than a bowl of porridge. Now we're going to show you 2 ways to do that.
So we're going to be making milk-based porridge, but 2 different ways. One in a pan, sort of a traditional method on the stove, and one we're going to use in a microwave. Okay, but both very, very simple, great starts to the day, and we're going to serve them with stewed fruit, in this case rhubarb. Okay, so I'll show you, we'll start with that and get that underway.
Could we use apple or any other
You can use whatever fruit you like, and you can make it in bulk. Okay, so we're going to make just enough for this today, but you can make a whole batch of it at the start of the week, and then by the time you get to midweek, you have a container just in the fridge. Essentially you're making jam, but a really kind of rustic jam. Okay, so if you turn that frying pan up to a fair heat, we'll pop those into our pan.
No butter or...
A little bit of sugar, just to bring out the sweetness of the rhubarb, about a tablespoon, and just a tiny splash of water to help it on its way. That's all you need, literally a couple of tablespoons. Meanwhile, we can make our porridge. Now this is dead easy, this is something that you don't have to worry about measuring out. What you want is a cup of milk, and then we just bring that up to just before it boils. And we'll do exactly the same for our microwave version. Okay, so that's in the pan. So bring our cup back over.
And this one involves less washing up.
This is one I like, because I come down in the morning, I put a mug of milk into the bowl, and 3 heaped tablespoons of porridge oats. There's no weighing out or anything like that. 1, 2, 3.
I always get this bit wrong.
I think 300 ml, which for me is a mug, and then 3 tablespoons and 3 minutes in our microwave, which is at 800 watts. Now, while one version is in the microwave, we'll come back to our stove version. So our milk just come up to the boil there, you can see it bubbling away. You don't ever want milk to boil over, which is an awful mess. But 3 heaped tablespoons again. Same again. And this time, just keep it over the heat and keep it stirring. Otherwise it will stick to the bottom. And that actually helps it to swell. You get a very different consistency. Because as you swell, you keep agitating it and it becomes a better porridge, but it's more hassle. So you can have that choice.
So these oats grow and get much bigger?
Yeah, they swell and they kind of absorb all that milk, and they become... You can make it with water. You can make a healthy porridge with water, or half and half milk and water, but a really creamy porridge needs that full milk, and that's what we're going for today with our stewed fruit. So while that one continues to stir away for 3 or 4 minutes until they swell nicely, our microwave is there.
Good timing.
There we go. Now at this stage it needs another minute or so to just relax and rest. So it's had its 3 minutes of cooking. Still looks a little bit soupy, but that will continue to almost residual heat. It will continue to cook. So that's one. How's your one doing?
I think pretty much there now.
Looking pretty good. You can see it kind of a bit more gloopy. Some, of course, of our stewed fruit, whatever's left over can go into the fridge for another day, but we've got plenty of this to cut through.
So this rhubarb not sweetened now, it's being caramelised.
It kind of caramelised, it cooks. You've also added obviously a tablespoon of brown sugar, because that's obviously going to help. So plenty of that. A little dollop of yoghurt just to cut through as well, freshen it up. And because I know you like your sweet stuff, breakfast is allowed to be sweet, especially when you're doing something as healthy as porridge. So much energy in here, the slow release of energy and carbs throughout the day.
Get me going for the day.
Absolutely. A little bit of our honey as well.
Come on, yes.
Just drizzle over. And you can put that on the table so people can help themselves.
More the merrier.
Put as much on as they like. So there we go, a great start to the day, slow release of energy. It's porridge 2 ways, sorted.
I'm used to rhubarb being quite sour. This is nice.
You can see after that resting time, it's gone to that perfect consistency. It's the magic 3s.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
It's better than gruel.
Hell yeah.